Hello, we are live again. Hopefully you can hear me. Just confirmation.
Yeah, we can hear
Good,
you.
excellent. Always a worry. Always a worry. Welcome to stream 3, I think. This is the third one we've done. And this month we are going to be talking about ScrawlrBox 90, ScrawlrBox 090, which was the one which featured the lovely System 3 fluid acrylics from Data Rowney. We'll get into that later. But first of all, let me introduce a few people who I've got with me today. We have the special Scrawlr crew and our lovely new guest, Annie Claxton.
Hello.
Claxton. Sorry, my apologies.
Claxton.
Sorry.
I'll answer to Claxton.
Sorry. Welcome all. Thank you for joining me again, helping me get through this live stream, and hopefully stopping me rambling on too much. So we'll jump straight into it. Make sure you hello to everyone in the comments. I can see there's lots of people there already.
Hi everyone.
Away.
Hello.
Thank you for coming back. Thank you if you're new. We'll try not to bore you too much. But yeah, we'll jump into the box a bit later. But while we've got Annie here, we shall ask her a few questions, and I'll get her to ask us a few questions. If you don't know, Annie Claxton is an artist, YouTuber, crafter. It's from anything, a creative soul. She does a YouTube channel and live stream. I've been to her arty farty party myself as a guest. Yes, Zoe, I hope she
and a lovely guest yours too.
So yes, as a self-confessed Scrawlr nerd, we thought we'd have you on to look at what you've done with this box and ask you a couple of questions a bit more about you and find out what you thought about this box, and maybe other people can ask you questions and things like that.
Okie.
So welcome.
Thank you.
I've done a little bit of an introduction, but maybe you can do something probably a bit better. So.
What, introduce myself? No, there's
yeah,
nothing
I don't know.
to say.
I'm sure everybody knows you already. I'm sure that.
Yeah. You said everything really. I'm just I'm retired, so I spend nearly my entire life in my craft room now playing, and I'm loving every minute of it. And I'm a massive Scrawlr nerd, and I also do lots of other things. I try all kinds of arts and crafts. I just want to do it all. I want to do it all. Everything.
Great.
I love anything.
And look at your lovely background, all that creative.
Oh God,
supplies.
It's a mess actually.
I was just trying to say my office is a mess as well, but
yeah,
there's like lots of fun things to be found on those shelves.
And that's the tidy. That's the tidy section. You can see the sign up there. Quiet, please. Fastest at work. TTK. You'll see him in the comments. My son 3D printed that for me.
Oh, well done, TTK.
Yeah, I don't know how I got that name though. It's really confusing to look at this because I've got a massive delay. I don't know about other people, but I'm.
Yeah, don't look. It should be fine. There's a delay on the actual channel. I think it runs about 30 seconds behind, but don't look at yourself.
I'm just not gonna look.
Yeah. It's so if you do anything really terrible, we can cut the stream before, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Like live up to my name or anything.
Yeah. So yeah, welcome. We're here to talk about the ScrawlrBox 90, which is the box with the System 3 fluid acrylics. And we've seen some of your lovely artwork. I'll put some up on the screen in a minute, but I wondered if you could tell us what you thought of the box.
Well, I'm really glad you asked me to do this time because it was one of my fave boxes. I have had a few fave boxes over the years, and it's always this kind where it's a little bit, you can get messy. The supplies are really versatile. There's so many different things you can do with them. So it's my favourite kind of box. And the colour. the first thing that always hits me is the colour,
Yeah.
and the palette was just perfect for
I'll
springtime.
I'll show some of the pictures that you've done with. He did this amazing wreath, which when we built this box, we thought because people could tear up the box, tear up the zine, and get kind of a bit kind of mixed media and things, and you kind of took it to a whole nother level. So we're so impressed with it.
Yeah, for the first time ever, I used up the entire. Hang on, where is it? I did put it here so I could prove it. I used up the entire. It was Canson paper, wasn't it? Oh, I've lost it now. I used up the entire pad. The whole thing, which I don't usually. There it is, an empty pad.
You didn't use the back or the front. You've still got some space there.
No, but I used a lot of the box, and you can see I've used some of the actual zine as well there.
Yeah, well, that's what we kind of wanted to do. We were toying with kind of putting a tear me off and use me kind of page in the zine, but we ended up with too much.
Yeah,
we're hoping with
that's a really good idea. I love that idea. I did do one other. I did that one as well.
Oh, yeah, I saw
the half of one.
Yeah, I've got a picture of that one as well. But,
that's the only other page in the other than that, the whole pad went into that wreath.
So you used all the pad and paper was used to make this wreath. So how do you? I mean,
I
don't even know how you go about starting that. What's the back?
Well,
is there a background frame to it?
Yeah, the background frame was cut out of the box, and I just spread out all the sheets of paper and just went nuts with it. Really,
you've done a video, haven't you, on your channel, which you can go and see of the process. But yeah, I just obviously I can see it now and how you did it, but that's kind of something that would never go through our mind to make that. It's lovely. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
What are you going to do with it? You're going to hang it up?
Well, actually, it's gone to a new home. So one of my viewers just was for reasons I won't go into, but she was in need of cheering up, so I sent it to her, and it's on her bedroom wall now.
Lovely.
So she loved it. She's really pleased, and that's nice because there's a limit to how much. I mean, you can't keep everything.
You can't,
can you? You know,
no.
especially when you've been doing it a long time. Pardon?
Yeah. You could, but you wouldn't be able to live anywhere.
No, exactly. My husband wouldn't be best pleased. So I already make more mess than he would like, probably. Yeah.
Well.
But I loved those paints, and that was a great way to really, really kind of explore them. And I just want to go and get all the colours now. Yeah, I thought they were amazing.
That is the problem. Like, that's what a lot of people have said. With when you enjoy ScrawlrBox, good. We give you like a taster, and then it's like, okay, now I have to go and buy the whole set of something.
Exactly. Mind you, I said that about the Sennelier oil pastels one, didn't I?
Well, you did. You did get the whole set.
Yeah. I told myself I was going to buy maybe a couple of months and build up. And in fact,
that's true. There's always a chance to, because generally every month we do a giveaway where we're trying to give away more. I think we've got one coming up. We've got one just finished, which was with the Derwent artist pencils, and that had a full set of the pencils that we give away. And then we're looking at working out a prize for this box as well. So stay tuned on our Instagram and Facebook, and probably won't be you, Annie, I'm afraid.
No,
but
it's too much to ask.
Someone else might be able to win a full set or a larger set.
I'll tell you what, it's a blooming good advert for them though, isn't it, as well? Because I used to use golden fluid acrylics, which are like really expensive. I love them, but and they're kind of nearly run out now. Do I fork out for them? But these are so much more reasonably priced, and I think
that is what
I think they compare really well.
The System 3, it's a good quality paint, but not on that. It's still really good pigment and things like that.
Yeah,
just not on that high price level. They've done a really good job, I think.
I think they have. They're very, and I just love that the little nozzle thing. I did this with it. I tried this out today. Look, with the mandala thing. I'm confused because I can't tell if I'm holding it up.
Wow!
So that's just
so pretty.
Constantly creative.
Obviously these weren't in the box.
No.
But it doesn't count because there's no leaves in the box either. So.
We don't mind if you use other things. Obviously, we can't send rocks out to everybody in the post.
Exactly. It'll be ever so expensive to post. But the great thing is that they're so tactile because of that, because they dry raised.
because it's
you know, like that. Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, I
that
keep
is
wanting
quite
to
nice when you
feel
use it
now.
as just like a pen almost.
Yeah.
It's nice. Well,
Yeah.
we've got a couple of questions I think for you, Annie, before you grill
Alright.
me. I've got a couple of questions for you from Kat and Lee, and maybe some people in the comments. If you want to get your questions in the comments for Annie now, I'll ask her afterwards. So who wants to go first? Kat, Lee, Kat?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, let's get
Hello, Kat.
Hi. Annie, what
Hi.
top 3 art supplies you cannot live without?
Oh, didn't anticipate that.
On the spot, tell me now.
A really good soft pencil, like at least 6B.
Okay.
But I loved those matte graphite, those pit matte graphite ones, and we had a 14B in that, and I loved it.
Yeah, that was super.
So that's essential. A really nice big fat watercolor brush. Trouble is, no, take off the watercolor brush. Inktense pencils. Can I have a whole set as one item? If I had to pick one, though, I'd pick a really boring sounding one like Payne's Grey, because I think I could do a lot with it.
Good.
I love Payne's Grey. Oh, that's really hard. That sounds quite. And a white Uniball Signo pen.
Yes, good shout. That's a good shout, that one.
Yeah, because it works over almost anything. You know,
the broad one. It's got to be the broad one.
The broad one.
Yeah, with a bit more. Do they even do a brush one now? Or am I making that up?
A brush? I don't think so. Signo.
They should do.
If they do, I want to see it. Chris, over it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Signo ink with the.
With a brush, that would be good.
Brush,
If they did a brush, yeah. I think I saw a brush Posca the other day. In fact, did I buy it? I might have bought it.
I was looking at some, because white pen's obviously the kind of the holy grail of the best white pen. I was looking at when I went to an art supplies exhibition. They had the Zig, Kuretake Zig had some good. They've got some good white brush pens, which I'm looking at. I'm yet to test them properly, but that kind of white ink and make sure it's opaque and goes down like that. That's kind of which is where the Signo Broad is very good. So yeah, that's definitely got to be in everybody's kit, that one.
I mean, I think, otherwise it would be a white Posca, like a fine white Posca, but I don't know.
I don't think they're as opaque though. I don't think they're as opaque. It depends. If you go for the fine one, they don't go down as well as the thick one.
No, they don't. They're not the same.
I think the inks in Poscas are different as well, depending on the size of them. They must be watered down slightly as you get to the fine.
To make it flow, I guess.
Yeah. White pen is kind of the holy grail of the best white pen. But for now, the Signo Broad, I think, is the one to go for.
It's
All right, well, I think Lee's got a question for you now, so bringing in Lee.
Hello, Lee. Hello. Hiya. It's so nice to put faces to names.
Yeah. So my question is, well, I've actually changed my question. So what did you do before you retired? Can I guess? I'm guessing it's something with children.
No, although
really?
Years ago when my kids were small, I worked for 2 or 3 years as a children's entertainer and a clown. So my name was Doodah.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So I did a puppet show
My mind
and
is
everything.
blown.
We made all our own puppets. So you were, so to some extent you were right. And I did really, it was exhausting, but I did enjoy that. It's just really quite hard to come home and still have enough energy left for your own kids.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But yeah, I love doing workshops with kids and stuff like that. So in a way, but then I've had a very checkered career. I sold army surplus for a while. I've worked as a waitress for quite a while. I ended up in the NHS first as a healthcare assistant and ended up in admin, doing a job that nobody's ever heard of, so I won't bother. I won't bother mentioning it, but yeah, basically reading people's medical notes all day. So so quite a checkered career.
I think we should go back to being a clown.
Yeah.
What was your name? What was your clown name?
Doodah. Doodah. Yeah. And
Wow.
my partner name, my clown partner's name was Thingamy, so we were Thingamy and Doodah.
The double act.
I love it.
Amazing.
I probably could drag up a photo from somewhere. Maybe I'll maybe I'll
TTK,
share a
come on, there
photo.
must be in the comments.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Get it on Twitter. Well, we have got a couple of questions. There's lots of people in the comments suggesting opaque white pens. Rotoring Creative Soul says rotoring white.
I've heard people recommend that before.
Tipex from Amy May. I mean, Tipex has always been a good one. They do that in a Creative Soul says the Zig white brush is really good. Yeah, Kuretake pen. So I'm looking into that. So hopefully we'll have one of those in a box in the future. But there has been some questions for you. One from TTK, which I'm going to ignore. Amy May says, how do you come up with such creative ideas? Do you Google the prompt or just have an insane imagination?
Oh, well, I don't Google the prompt, so I must have an insane imagination. I tell you what, though, I joke about it, but I literally go to sleep thinking about what I'm going to make tomorrow, and I wake up in the morning thinking I want to make whatever. Now it's constant. I think for like years and years of working full time, it was always back there. I'll get round to it one day. And now I've got the luxury. I know how lucky I am to have retired early and be able to just have a space to play in and stuff to play with. And my mind never stops. Honestly, I have not got enough time in the day to do all the stuff that I want to do. It's never difficult to think of another idea.
No.
But having said that, isn't the internet a wonderful place for inspiration?
Yeah.
You know, we all inspire each other, don't we? And you definitely pick up. I don't like Google the prompt, but you're constantly getting ideas from each other, I think.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. I'm going to go with these questions because they're good questions. From Nicola Masterton says, what would you like to see in the next box?
Oh, well, actually, I have had a couple of ideas about that.
But Kat, get a pen, Kat, right this down.
Ready.
Well, one thing, and I know with that last box, we kind of did do, it did come up a bit, but I'd love to see a really collage focus box, where maybe including some sheets that you could cut out, or a printable that you could print off and cut out and print off as many as you need. And then just kind of simple supplies to go with it, like a white pen, a black Posca, a couple of something like Neo Colour 2s where they're water soluble that you can go over and add some texture, and a glue stick. Do you know what I mean? I think it would be really fun to explore collage in. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea, but every box isn't everybody's cup of tea, is it?
Well, that's the thing. You can never please everyone, and we always find that out. There's always someone that doesn't like it, no matter what we do.
And I haven't loved them all. No. There aren't many that I can't enjoy. I can't find a way of enjoying. Some I love more than others, but you can't love them all. And the whole point is to try something you wouldn't try otherwise, isn't it? So,
and then you don't like it or love it.
Yeah.
Some of the ones I've enjoyed the most are the ones that I didn't think I would get on with because of the supplies, whether it be oil, pastel, things like that. Then once you get into it, you find out it's quite fun, even though the end result isn't something you'd normally do or something that you're particularly proud with. But the actual process of going through and testing it out, I think that's quite fun. Yeah,
it takes you on an unexpected path, really. That's what it's all about. I love doing I'm doing an art journaling class at the moment that I want that as well. I won the Badass. I place a free spot on the Badass art journaling class, and it just makes you try stuff you'd never tried before. So that combined with like a subscription box like this is just
Well, that's the idea. That's what we're trying to do, is kind of get you out of the comfort zone, get you trying something new, and then hopefully you can take some of those skills that you haven't mastered but you've tried and you know how they work, and then bring them back into your other work. And
exactly. Another thing I'd love to see is Inktense pencils. I know we had not incense. We didn't have incense.
No.
Inktense sticks, didn't we? One time.
Yeah,
I think
we had the Inktense blocks. Yeah.
But I do love Inktense pencils, and I think maybe inkjet pencils and watercolor pencils, a couple of each. Compare them, because people think they're the same and they're so not.
No.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. All good ideas. Cat's still writing that down, so we're all good.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a good relationship with Derwent. We like using UK manufacturers where we can.
It's
Obviously,
brilliant,
we can't put them in
isn't it?
every box, but they're a great company. So
Yeah.
I'm
I'd
sure
love to go and visit them one day. Have you been up there? Have you been to their...
I have. I've been. They invited me in for a tour around the factory and things, so I saw where they're all made and things like that. It's really good. I wanted to take a video, but actually when I went, it was kind of just after lockdown and they were not producing anything at the time. They were painting on the machines, but so that was a bit of a shame. But they said I could go back when it was full flow production. So I'd like to go in when we order them and then see our stuff being made. That was quite cool. So, but it's quite a way away. It's a long way up there to
Yeah.
But we went to the Pencil Museum as well, which is good fun.
A friend of mine went there. She said it was incredible. Yeah, she bought a lot of stuff too.
Yeah. So I recommend that to everyone if you're ever up the Lake District way. Go pop into the pencil factory. Yeah. All right. Well, be best. There is more questions, but I won't go through them all and quiz you. We should get on to. I know you've got to go probably soon.
My fish and chips will be arriving at some point.
Well, if you're welcome to, I'll say thank you now. You're welcome to stay and join in. I'm just going to have a look into the box. You're welcome to stay, but whenever you need to go, just holler and shout.
What do I need to do? Do I need to go, hi, and someone will see me?
You can talk. Interrupt and let us know. But yeah, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks, Annie.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
I thought I might not think of anything to say, but in fact, once I start, I can't stop.
Exactly. That's the thing. Okay, so now we'll have a look into the February box. Or, sorry, my mistake. I'm even doing it myself. The ScrawlrBox 90, obviously. Oh. Okay, I'm going to go into this. Welcome to the overhead. And this is it. This is the contents. We've got paper here. I've still got paper in mine because I didn't cut it all up and make it into a lovely wreath. So yeah, the Claxton XL, not ring bound, as you may know. We had a bit of a miscommunication with Claxton, or the supplier, but the pictures they sent me and the discussion was that it would be a 12 sheet. I think we said 12 sheet ring bound pad. Obviously that wasn't the case, but by that point it was too late. So we'd rather send you a pad of 10 than a ring bound pad. But some people like the old pad more than the ring bound. Who knows? Apologies for that. So yeah, you got that. You got our lovely featured artist, Kerry Lemon. Bonus points for anyone who noticed the link to the sherbet lemon. It's not only is it lemon. I like to do these things. And then the mate.
So proud of that as well. You were so proud of that. Oh, I found loads.
I was so proud.
Of course.
Normally, I get to do just a colour or joining in the theme, but this is like the colour and the name. I was like, yes, it's a win-win. can't lose. But yeah, but I'm sure some people don't even like lemons. But then we got the magical System 3 fluid acrylics from De La Rowney, which are a good one because they fit in the box. A lot of acrylics are in such huge tubes that they don't fit in the box. So good for De La Rowney to make them this size. And they fit in. We've got the brush from Princeton, the angular brush. I'm going to try and it's probably not going to show up. Oh. It's in a quarter inch. If you still work in inches, probably about a centimetre. And the Lyra Graduate Markle paint marker, black paint marker. And those together are the ScrawlrBox 90 with the theme Organic Origins. Obviously, we've got in the zine our interview with Kerry, and I don't know if anyone else noticed. There's an extra. We've started doing an extra page in the zine. We've doubled up on the tip, so we've got some tips here, which are some from Kerry, some from ourselves. We wanted to not necessarily do more tutorial, but more kind of advice, inspiration, things to do, things to try with the box, and that's hopefully something we're going to be taking forward. More tips, and then we've put some more of the Scrawlr community artwork in. This is from the December box, the Edding markers in the kind of CMYK, and then our top 3, then the article at the back, and this is where we are now. So hopefully we'll be doing a live every month. So yeah, let's go back to, oh hang on, I shall say before we go any further, I did ask Kerry Lemon if she wanted to come on to the live stream, which would have been great. Unfortunately she couldn't, she was busy tonight.
That's why you got me.
So first choice was Annie. First, we would have had you both on. No. I said, let's get Annie and Kerry Lemon on. We can pit them against each other. And then she was just too scared. She was too scared. She said, I can't go.
Take it.
If Annie's going to be...
Seriously, it's a shame though, because she looks like a really interesting person.
She does.
It would have been really good actually.
Well, maybe we'll get her on in a future live stream. But she did. Lovely, love her. She pre-recorded a little video for us, so I'll play that now, so she can say hi. So I'll play that now. Hopefully you can hear it. Shout at me if you can't.
Hello, my name's Kerry Lemon. I'm the artist for this month's gorgeous ScrawlrBox. It's been amazing to be part of it. I'm really enjoying seeing the work you're making, inspired by it. I feel really inspired by the kit. I love the whole shebang. I'm particularly into these at the minute, really obsessed with them. They're lovely fluid acrylics. I like using them like a pen, so just squeezing them straight from the pot, like not even using a brush. And I'm using it to draw my windows at home at the minute, and it's really fun, so highly recommend that. Keep tagging me in what you're up to. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight, but have an amazing launch and enjoy yourself. It's been so incredible to be part of this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. She lovely.
She is.
So
thank you very much, Kerry, for doing that for us. I don't know whether you ever see this from wherever you're doing. Probably having a wonderful time creating something. She's probably just painting on her windows at home. But yeah, hopefully maybe we'll get her on in a future episode. But she was lovely. She did lots of kind of videos of how to do her artwork and things that actually helped us out with the content of what to create and helping choose the supplies as well. So that's really good of her. So yes, and shame that you scared her off, Annie. But maybe we'll get when you're not available one next time. We'll get Kerry. Okay, let's get us all back on screen. So can we just quickly talk? I mean, I don't know, what should we talk about? What's next? Should we talk about some of the tips? Our tips? Okay. Tips from the box. Okay, let's talk about our tips. Who wants to go first? Shall I go first?
Yeah, you go
first.
first.
Before you go, have you got a tip with the supplies?
Me?
Yeah. Well, oh no. Think about that. Maybe I'll come back to you if you're still here. You said
tips. I heard chips. You think no.
Have you got your chips yet? We're all
my tip would be try everything with them. Try them all the different ways and try them on different surfaces.
Yeah.
I think that would be just play. Just really enjoy them. That would be.
They're very versatile, aren't they? Like thin, watered down, doubled up. Yeah, they're good.
And when you water them down, they keep their vibrancy, don't they? So it's just really nice. Yeah. I'm going to have to go and get my fish and chips. I'm really sorry to be so rude, but we can't have cold fish and chips.
But I'm not going to let you come back. I'm not going to let you come back and.
I'm so sorry. No, and eat them in front of you. No. I will bring them in and watch you, but not on camera. So
okay.
I'll say goodbye.
Right.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye. I don't know how to get out now.
You have to stay.
Let me out.
You have to stay forever. She might still be there. She might just pop up in the background. You can hear her.
No, I'm just going to click.
Yeah, she's gone.
There you go.
Okay, right. Yeah, that's just us. Well, I'm going on from what Annie was saying. Like the washing them out is really good. That's how I created the cover for this, is like using them more as watercolors, which was really good.
Yeah.
But we've got some tips each. Who wants to go first? Shall I go first? You go first.
Yeah, you can go first.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, that's fine. You
Okay.
go first.
I'll go first. Okay, my tip is to do with the black marker, which I will try and demonstrate now. So the black marker is obviously really good for outlining. I quite like the back of this paper, so I'm going to use the back. I've already pre-pumped. Really good for outlining. But also, because you've got paints here that you're using with brushes, what I think is really good is if you get a palette and you dip the pen in there or just scratch it on a bit of paper or something, or the plastic that came with it, and then use some water to wash it down, you can just use it like normal paint. Like more of a watercolor paint, because they're the same things. And then you can mix it with the blue and the yellow to get, different tones using those. So it's just another color with that. So I think that's my tip, is like not just thinking of the black marker as the pen, although it's very good for the pen. Think about it as just another color, another paint color, which you can use in your palette or things like that. If it's still dry, you can use it, wait for it to dry, go over the layers. So that is my tip with the black marker. I'm sure you must have tried that already, but I think that's a good tip.
Yeah, different tones in there.
Yeah.
You can use the white to do the opposite.
Could use the white, and the white, you get lots of different tones of grey with the white and the black. Try it out. Lee, you were confident about your next tip. You were keen to go for it.
So my tip is so here I've got something I made earlier. So to do this, you basically get
Did you want me to try it out at the same time as whilst you're
doing it? Please do.
Let's see if we can do this. Here we go.
There you go. It's fancy.
Tell me what I'm doing.
So you take these and you basically just onto your paper, onto little drops or whatever shape you want, really. And then I left mine for like 15 seconds, and then you get.
Let's see your artwork again.
Piece of card. Pardon?
Let's see your artwork again. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm probably not putting enough on.
Yeah, and then you get a piece of card. Yeah, I used the black works. Yeah, you see here, I got like little spooky black people.
Okay.
And you get a stiff piece of card, and then you basically just drag it across the whole thing.
Use a bit of ScrawlrBox. Here's one I prepared earlier. And then just. Yeah,
and it just makes such a cool, I don't know what it is, but it's just cool.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
That's good. Love it. Then hang up on your wall.
Exactly.
Well, that's good for background textures as well. And I like the way the texture comes through on this paper.
Yeah, I love that.
For sure. I actually really like this paper, to be fair.
I like the fact, I think Kerry mentioned it in her tips, that it's smooth, like textured on one side and then smooth on the other. So you've got two different options. Yeah. That's a really good choice to have. So, although I do like this texture one, it's good. Doesn't work well. So the second time. The dots, I think the dots at the start make it really nice. Good tip. All right, well, thanks, Lee. Okay. Let's go. Kat, how about you? What's your... let's see, you've got...
Well, I made that little reel for you. I love textures. So every time I get one of the boxes, I think of a way, how am I going to make a texture from it? So the Claxton came with the plastic wrap on it. So I just scratch that up, and then you can dip it in a colour and then dot it on, and you get a really nice effect that way. So there's me just making background. Sponges. Sponges are such a good way of getting loads of colour on the page as well, especially for backgrounds, instead of like using a tiny paintbrush. There's the dabbing. Oh, it's fun. Just fun.
Yeah, I love that.
And then you get to use every part of the box, not just a little bit.
Well, we've used the paper that comes on the outside, the paper, the cellophane that comes on the outside of the pad. We've used the box. Annie was using the zine as well. You can just use everything in there. Get the sticker in there. Get the wrapper from the lemon. And use that in there. Okay, well, that's a few tips from us. I don't know whether you've heard them before, or we did. I think there some of them might be in the zine, but we just kind of wanted to show you and highlight our favourite tips. Or I quite like the colour of blue that's made now. Oh, you can see that.
Oh, that's a nice blue.
Yeah.
It's
nice
almost
blue.
teal. Like.
Well, it's almost getting to like Hey, no, just going to address something that we said last stream, was where Steph was quizzing us, wasn't she? Kind of on not having enough yellow, and here we are. I was trying to hold my tongue.
Yellow,
look,
yellow
guys,
city.
we got a yellow. There's a yellow here now. So yeah, and paints, not paint markers, paint. So just got to be patient. Everything will come. The colours will come. The different mediums will come.
Just shout colours at us, guys, and we'll try and get them.
Yeah, send us, like, I've already got ideas from this chat on some white pens and what we should look at for future boxes, so I'll be looking at those. So yeah, send through any ideas for boxes, supplies, things that we do. Look at obviously all our social media and emails and things like that. So send us through ideas, and never know, we could be in a box. Maybe not next month, but in the future. But we also, as well as our tips, we've got some of our favourite. Oh wait, hang on. Before we get to that, I'm gonna go to the ScrawlrSketch, because we need to get that out in the open first. Scrawlr, we have to mention it every week. We do. Or Kat obviously comes up with a ScrawlrSketch challenge theme that everyone goes with. So, and we've been really enjoying the chicken theme this week. Was it last week or was it this week? No, this week. And we have picked our favourite, one each, our favourite chicken that we've seen, and we would like, there's a poll up in the community page on our YouTube page. So here's our 3 chicken pictures. Chicken A, which is chosen. I won't say who chooses what. Chicken A, chicken B, and chicken C. So, if there's a community poll on our page, we can go and vote.
Schrodinger's chicken.
So just click your favourite chicken, and hopefully by the end of the stream, we will have a result, and we will get in touch with the person who created that chicken, and we will give them the infamous Scrawlr mystery pack. Filled with, this is quite a heavy one that I can't remember, they're all different, filled with random Scrawlr supplies from months gone by. So that would be a good price of those, and we will also choose one of the people that voted, if we can see who voted, to get a Scrawlr pack also. So go to our YouTube page. I think you can probably do it without going away from this live stream. I don't know. There's a poll anyway. So chicken A, chicken B, chicken C. And by the end of the stream, we will pick one. You don't see it? Can you guys see it? Maybe I can post it. Is it not there?
Oh, she says found it.
Oh, I found it. Okay. Yeah, so it's up there. So go and click on your favourite chicken, and we will give the winner their own Scrawlr pack. And then if you all vote, then we'll pick one of you to also get a Scrawlr pack. Hopefully.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner. So yeah, that's them. So they're our favourite. We'll come back to those at the end when we pick our winner, because we want to see more chickens. But we just want to say that we love all the ScrawlrSketch stuff. It's just like one, we love the monthly stuff, but that kind of few and far between. So it's great to see more artwork just coming into the community on a weekly basis, but not based on the box, just based on whatever you've got lying around. You could be using the same stuff or previous boxes. So, but we just love seeing more artwork created by you in all your different interpretations of chicken, which, as you can see, there are 3 very different chickens, I think, there.
It's really, really cheered me up seeing all these chickens as well.
Yeah, we had such a great time, didn't we, Kat?
Every time there's a new one, please, another chicken.
There are lots of chickens. We love chickens, but also what we love is the Scrawlr challenge of the box, and this month's box was Organic Origins. Too bright. Organic Origins. So we have, obviously we'll pick our top 3, and we picked those. The Scrawlr 90 box went live on the website today, so you can go grab one of those if you haven't got one already. I'm sure you've all got one already. So we picked our top 3. We've communicated with those. We're getting them their Scrawlr points, but we also wanted to highlight a few others of our favourites. So we've got those here. You can write chicken A, B, or C in the chat. It might not count. I can't, because it'd be hard for me to count them all. I don't know. Has nobody voted yet? Is it not working? It's going to be very... No, there are votes coming in. Oh, you can see who's winning. Okay, we'll come back to that a bit later. So we wanted to highlight some of our favourite... Let's go back to us 3. Some of our favourite ScrawlrChallenge artworks from this month's box. So who wants to go first? Kat, you didn't go first on the other one, so you get to go first on this one.
Okay.
Okay, so you're... Oh, I'm going to take a name sheet. Let me just find the images of yours. I don't know which one to start with.
Oh, Annie Helberg.
Which we always love her work, don't we?
Her monsters make me very happy. And she came up with quite a few different styles this time. So there's obviously her lovely monsters. And then there's like a tree that's sort of like a willow tree that reminded me of Pocahontas. Just made me think of the willow, the wise willow. I forgot Pocahontas' willow name. But yeah, it's just lovely to see different styles, because we always see the monsters, which are great. And then there's this as well. Love it. So
this is the Pocahontas
so
one.
Moody and dark.
Lots of people did this whole kind of tree, a path through the forest kind of thing. And I guess that's kind of Organic Origins, kind of, that's what it kind of symbolized. That's what we kind of wanted it to kind of, we're talking Mother Nature, spring, you know, kind of new life and things like that. So I'm glad people jumped on board with that. I love those 3. This monster is very cute.
Yeah.
See,
maybe there's the willow. See?
I see. I haven't seen Pocahontas for a long time. I'll have to look at it again.
We just have to watch Pocahontas. Maybe we could do that on Monday. Watch Pocahontas.
I'll just watch Pocahontas in the office.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
There's no content going on social media today. We're just watching Pocahontas.
Yeah.
We'll just live stream watching Pocahontas next time.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on to you, Lee. Your chosen artiste, and again they've got more than one piece. So
yes,
this was Amanda Hadfield. Was that? Is that right? From the Facebook community.
Loved it.
I believe Amanda's in the chat. Yeah, Amanda's in the chat.
Hi, Amanda. I loved your artwork. I just liked the background with the black silhouette. I really liked it, and sort of like abstract, and you know,
she did a couple of pieces,
so I can't smell the flowers, so I appreciate pictures of them.
She
really
also
nice.
Did, some collage.
Yeah, that collage. That was sick. Yeah, I really like that. I like the different colors and the different textures. It like they all look like they feel like something different.
Yeah, she looks like she's had fun making lots of different pages of different textures and then cut them up.
Yeah, it was great.
And then there was another one which is this kind of tree one as well.
Yeah, I'd have that up on my wall because I like minimalistic sort of artwork. That's really pretty.
There's Amanda. She's
Oh, hey, Amanda.
well done. That you're Lee's favourite. One of Lee's favourites. There's so many to choose from. It's so hard. That's why we pick a top 3. We put those in the zine. We share them on social. We'll shout them out on here. We'll try and
string.
Is that how you created some textures? String art.
Interesting.
More things to try.
Okay, and let's go on to my one, which is, we've featured her as well. It's Mel, or M. Fallon, which I really like this piece.
It's so pretty.
She does these cats or ghost cats and things, which this is again using the February supplies. It's two she did. We've chosen her work before, featured it before, and I think everything, like all down her feed on Instagram, was like, oh, this is so cool, and always takes on challenges so well. So I really this one was cute, but I really liked this one, kind of the lily pad seeds, kind of, is it someone in the water, reflection of the water? Yeah. And she also said that there's a ghost cat in there. I think it's like, if you look at the bottom right of the reflection, there is still a little,
there he is.
there's a little ghost cat.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's clever.
And the lily pads as well. Clever. So yeah, I really liked those. But again, it's like, we just saw like 6 or 7 different pieces. Even the 3 from the same artist, they all look different. So it's kind of, that's why it's so good to share all the work. So everyone's interpretation or skill away. I know I always say it, but it's so interesting to see how the people take on the brief or work with the supplies and things like that. So that's,
it's the best part, like when everything starts coming up on social media, we start seeing everybody's artwork. Everything is so different, like you just said. It's just so great to watch it all come through. It's my favourite bit. Like, who's got yet?
and now we've got the ScrawlrSketch. We just get more of it. It's just really selfish of us, isn't it? Just see more. We're like, what should we see pictures of next week? You're like our own AI generators. We just put artworks generated for us. No, it's so good to see. So keep the chicken pictures coming, and obviously the challenge ones, and hopefully we'd love to fill the whole zine with more of your work, but we'll feature as many people as we can. We always try and not choose the same people and try to choose someone new. So keep scrawling and sharing your artwork with us on that. Okay. How much have we done? Well, we're nearly at an hour. What have you got? Anything else to say about the box? I don't think so. We shared our artwork. We shared some tips. We've gone through. If anyone's got any questions for us about this box, previous boxes, next month's box, we won't tell you about that. But the March box, the Scrawlr 91 has gone out.
On its way.
It's on its way. Hopefully you like that. We've seen some comments which have been very interesting over the past week. So hopefully you like that. Yeah, so if you've got any questions, stick them in the comments and we'll answer them for you over the next few minutes. While the chicken bowl. Oh, it's close. It is very close. Do I have to refresh again?
I can't see it. So who's in the running?
I'm disappointed.
They're all in.
I'm really upset.
Okay, I know which one's in.
I'm just looking around on my screen to see if I can see it. Oh, well, it's changed. I refreshed it and it changed. So we'll give it a couple more minutes to
when a hat blank's hitting the website.
Amy wants her hat blanks.
Come on.
What? Amy, is that Amy about the hats again? I'll just make one for Amy. I think
you should.
Blanks. Yeah, okay. I wrote it down. I wrote it down last time, and it'd probably be easier, although not quite, probably easier to create a Scrawlr blanks hat box than it would for me to create some kind of merch option, because it's probably that time. But I did write it down. It's always been on my list, so I'll write it down again. I'll write it down again for you, Amy.
I'll write it down as well. Then you can't forget.
Yeah.
Annie said she voted on a chicken and then felt bad. I don't know which one she voted on. Maybe she worked out which one Lee's was. And Lee. Yeah, thanks Lee for sharing that.
Zoe's asked if there's any more yellow. No more yellow.
Yeah, they're not yellow.
Not forever, because yellow.
There
doesn't
is yellow. There is yellow. Well, yeah, we try not to do the same colours month after month. So I think we like to see the difference in the feed of. So this month's feed is kind of very yellow, blue, and green. So next month will be a bit different to that, and one after that. So hopefully there'll be some differentiation between that. But I heard what you're saying about more yellow. I'll put more yellow in. But then there'll be people say too much yellow. Get the yellow out. Just try and stop me doing the teals and the turquoises. That's all.
Yeah, right.
Transient Arts says Scrawlr blanks shirts with tie-dye inks.
Ooh, that would be fun.
What? So we're saying a Scrawlr blanks t-shirt, and then what, you tie-dye it? It's like a tie-dye.
Yeah, you get like a tie-dye kit with it.
That would be interesting. I don't know. I'd have to look into that. I don't know how to do that, but actually, I've done that before. Ask my son; he's done that a couple of times as well. So, yeah, and then maybe you could, because I did look at a Scrawlr blanks t-shirt, but then kind of drawing or painting. If you're not screen printing, actually using pens on t-shirts is very difficult to get a good result at the end of that. So, the t-shirt one isn't. How about purple? We'll put purple in. There's definitely a purple. Is there a purple coming up? Yeah, we've got purple.
Oh,
There's purple in existence. I'm trying to keep the mystery.
Oh, Zoe hates yellow. Sorry. Is my t-shirt a hint of the colours? No, this is not. This is a very old.
That's clever. Zoe said yellow can get in the bin, which I agree with. I dislike yellow a lot.
Yeah, yellow's not my favourite.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Yellow's getting a bad rap. Well, I like yellow. But no. We can't all just have the same colours we like all the time. Everyone likes something different. If you all just like different colours, it would be a lot easier.
You can't have the same colours each time as well, because then people would get upset. I would get upset.
Creative Soul says, I have an idea for a box first. Frisk black alcohol ink pad with white pens and inks. That is a good idea. I have spoken, we've obviously got a good relationship with Frisk, and they have done this black alcohol, it's like a black, what's it called? Yupo? What's it called? I forget. Yupo.
Yeah.
Black Yupo ink pad, but with white pens and inks. It'd have to be opaque, wouldn't it? It'd have to be, because the general alcohol inks wouldn't work. So that idea has crossed my mind, and may come up in future boxes. So stay tuned. Ink Tense does work on a t-shirt. Nicola, you're all right. Maybe we could do Ink Tense with the box. In the bin with charcoal. Just like, what do you like, Zoe? Don't like charcoal.
You don't get yellow charcoal.
I feel like Zoe and I would get on a lot.
You recycle the charcoal and the yellow. Don't just chuck it. Surely there'll be some people, the yellow and charcoal exchange. Susan says, thanks for buy one, get two free offer. Strict budget, no problem. Get them while you can. They will not be available from April, but we will still be here after April.
Scared a lot of people by saying we're closing down.
Yeah, we're not.
Scared me.
Yeah, that's what
we didn't tell me.
Yes, you weren't in. Well, when I went on Annie's stream for her birthday, that's the day we sent out the email, and she spoke just before I went on, and she said she nearly had a heart attack, but luckily not true. We're closing down the shop to non-active subscribers, so we want to give more. We want to give more kind of value to our active subscribers, making sure that they get everything. We're going to do some. Hopefully do some active subscriber only content, maybe some more videos, maybe some live streams, kind of live unboxings, or in the future have our subscribers help us pick what's going to go in the future boxes. Basically, we want our active subscribers to be a bigger part of us and have more involvement. obviously we know that people can't obviously afford all the things and they like the sales, but we can't afford to keep just giving away boxes for cheap because it's not worth it for us. So for future, to keep ScrawlrBox going, we're going to concentrate on our active subscribers. There'll still be stuff available for non-active subscribers, but not always the previous boxes. So I don't know if you needed to know all that, but I thought I'd get it all out there. No, Annie said, didn't they? I'm sure I did warn Lee.
Definitely didn't.
I did. Where were you? Were you working from home?
I was moving, so I was away.
Oh, you were
for
moving.
A bit.
You didn't even like see anything that we were talking about on Teams either. So he literally came in and was like, huh?
Yeah, it's fine. You know,
It's
you're good. You got you got in before me as well, so you got the email. Like, oh, we're closing. Oh, did he not tell me something? Sorry about that. If you're actually closing, I would tell you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, give us a heads up.
Okay, right. I can't see any more questions, and we've been chatting long enough. We've gone over an hour now. Amanda Teal, yes, on the Teal Army. More Teal. Okay, I'm going to do one last refresh of the chicken.
This is the most important poll I think I've ever been a part of.
Let's put the chickens.
I know. I'm so excited.
The chicken's back on. Oh,
what the heck?
Oh, in third place with 18% of the vote. I'm going to refresh it one more time. Last votes. Third place with 18% of the vote is Chicken A. In second place with 36% is Chicken C, but the winner by 45% is Chicken B. Congratulations.
Oh.
Yes, Chicken. And that is. I can't remember who I wrote it down here. Who was Chicken? Did I write it down? Oh, it's on here. I forgot who Chicken. Chickens.
Reveal the chicken artists.
Oh, it is. Oh, I can't see. Clueless_about_art. Clueless about art on Instagram.
Hooray! That was
So
Chicken
well
B.
done, Chicken B, which I have to say was my choice.
Yes, it was.
What a great choice! I just think they're so.
It was rigged.
It was rigged.
They're so
Chris
cute.
constantly voting.
I just think it looks like she's just kind of made the mark and then worked out the chicken afterwards. But I'm sure there was some planning. It looks like you could just do so many different little chicken characters with this technique. I love it.
Very, very cute.
And I'm glad everyone agrees. But so they will get a Scrawlr pack once we find them. Can I see who voted? Let's just excuse me while I don't think I can. Can I see who voted? No. Is it anonymous? Okay.
They are all winners, honey. You are right. All of the chicken artists.
All of the chicken artists. Should I? Okay. Let's see. Let's have a vote in the comments. We can either have a little. I was going to give one of you guys a chicken. Not a chicken. I'm not going to give anyone a chicken. Just not true. I haven't got enough chickens to give away. I was going to give one of the people that voted a Scrawlr pack as well as the chicken that won, but I can't see the vote. So we could either do a quick comment chicken in the comments to win a Scrawlr pack, or I could just give a Scrawlr pack to chicken A, B, and C. So what do you think we should do? Right, chicken, if you want a chicken, or say give it to the chickens. I think we should give it to the chickens, don't you? Or do you know, give it to all of them?
Give it to the chickens.
Unless
I think just pick a random person.
Pick a random okay, we'll pick I'll send one to every chicken person as well, and I'm going to pick a random comment. I'm going to scroll all the way through the comments and I'll pick a comment. Okay, pick a comment. Not Annie. It's probably going to be Annie, isn't it? Because she's always. The winner is. It's Amanda. The comments don't go anywhere. Amanda.
Amanda Barfoot, don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. You've just won a Scrawlr pack. Amanda.
Hooray.
Someone we'll get in touch with you, Amanda. Get in touch with us. We'll get you a Scrawlr pack somehow. We're giving all the chickens, chicken artists.
All the chickens.
Not all the chickens. We're not giving anyone chickens. We're giving all the chicken artists that we voted for a Scrawlr pack. We'll sort that out for them. And Amanda is also getting a Scrawlr pack. Yeah, you get a Scrawlr pack. You get a Scrawlr pack. Oprah. Okay. So, I think that's pretty much it. We've given away all the Scrawlr packs. We've voted on the chickens.
My cat.
Oh no. Apologies.
I like that.
I've got glasses.
That's
This is my personality.
Yeah. So we've given away all the Scrawlr packs. We've done all the chickens. We're not giving away any chickens. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for everybody for coming along for another live stream.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you to Annie for joining us. Thank you to Kerry Lemon for sending us a video. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you for sending your artwork in. Thank you for getting involved in the community. Just thank you for being part of it. It's so much fun to see everything. Keep it all up. Keep up the good work. I've just lost that one now. Chicken B. Oh, I've just put Chicken B up and I can't find where it's going now. There it is. Yeah, thanks to everyone. I guess that's the end. Unless you two have got anything else to say?
No.
Chicken. Thank you very much, everyone. See you again, same time next month. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.